Hello everybody, it's Miss Heyman. How is everyone doing? I hope you guys are being safe and washing your hands and listening, doing good listening with your moms and your dads and your aunties and uncles and grandparents. It's very important to be on your best behavior at this time. I miss all of you. I miss seeing you guys. I miss talking with you guys and playing with you guys. And I can't wait till we get back to school and can be with one another. Until then, we are going to enjoy our calls and our videos, and we are going to keep learning. How about we dance together before we start this lesson? Everyone, to your feet. We're gonna do the freeze dance.
Play the party freeze game.
Come on, guys,
Now
dance with
remember,
me.
when I say freeze, freeze. And when I say dance, dance. Dancing, dancing all around. Dancing, dancing, dancing. Dancing any way you please. But stop when I say freeze. Everybody, get ready to hop. Hopping, hopping all around. Hopping, hopping, hopping. Hopping any way you please. But stop when I say freeze. Everybody, get ready to skip. Skipping, skipping all around. Skipping, skipping. When I say freeze. Everybody, get ready to twirl. Twirling, twirling all around. Twirling, twirling, twirling. Twirling any way you please. But stop when I say freeze. Everybody, get ready to dance. Dancing, dancing all around. Dancing, dancing, dancing. Dancing any way you please. But stop when I say freeze.
Very good, boys and girls. Very good. So, everyone have a seat. And let's recall what you have learned last week. Last week, you've learned different areas and places where we can find water. Let's see who can name a few. How about ponds and rivers? Did anybody think of lakes and the ocean is somewhere we can find water? And clouds is also another place where we can find water. Even places inside your home, like the faucet or the pipes, where we wash our hands each and every day. Well, today's lesson is going to talk about what happens to water when water changes temperature. Everyone say temperature. Yes, that is a big word. And it describes how water can be. If it is cold and a solid, if it is warm and liquid, or if it is very, very hot, like a gas. These are different temperatures that water can be. First, we're going to talk about when water gets very, very cold. When water gets very, very cold, it will freeze. And in doing so, it will become a solid. Yes, boys and girls, a solid. When water is very, very cold and gets to the point of freezing, it is a solid. Have you ever put ice cubes in your drink? Perhaps on a hot summer day to make it cold? Those ice cubes are hard when you touch them. And they are very, very cold if you hold them in your hand or hold one in your mouth. This is what happens to water when it becomes very, very cold. It will freeze. So, boys and girls, let's take a look at some ice. Here I have a cup of ice. If you are able, ask mommies and daddies for you to get an ice. I'll wait. Okay, good. If you have your ice in your hand, tell me, what does it feel like? Did any of you say cold? Yes, that is correct. The ice is very cold. What else can you tell me about its feel? Can you guys tell me, is this soft or is it hard? Yes, hard. The ice is very hard. Hard means solid. When something is hard, it is solid. So, water that is frozen is cold, it is hard, and it is a solid. And boys and girls, whoops, I just dropped my ice. No worries, I have more. So, yes, here we go, another ice. If you have a drink and your drink is not very cold and you add ice to your cup, what do you think your drink will be soon after? Yes, you got it. It will be cold. Because the ice is cold, it will turn your drink in your cup cold like it. Very good, boys and girls. Boys and girls, let's think of some other places we can possibly find ice. Remember, the temperature has to be very, very, very extremely cold in order for ice to form. Some places that are cold are the North Pole. Yes, the North Pole. The North Pole, the temperature there is extremely very cold. You would find a lot of ice in that area. Some homes are made of ice. They are called igloos. The igloos will not melt in the North Pole because the air there remains cold all the time. Other places you can find ice is the top of a mountain. Yes, it is cold at the very top of the mountain. Mountaintops are high up in the air and it is cold at the very top. And any water that is there will be frozen. Let's think. One more place that I can think of that you will find ice. You will find ice in the Arctic waters. They are also called glaciers. And they are frozen blocks of ice in the middle of the ocean. Remember, the temperature there is very cold. That's how the ice is able to form. The temperature has to be cold in order for ice to form. And as it is cold, the ice will make blocks that are very hard. And we also call those blocks, what word, boys and girls? Solid. Yes, indeed. We also call the hard ice a solid. Very good. Okay, boys and girls, let's recap all that we've learned about when we change the temperature of water, what happens to it? It becomes hard and it becomes frozen. And an example of that are these ice cubes. They are hard and frozen. The temperature has to get very, very cold in order for that to happen. Very good, boys and girls. You guys are scientists. You guys are very good. Okay, so after you finish watching this video, ask your parents to help you make some ice of your own. If you have an ice tray at home, you can pour water onto the ice tray. Sit it in the freezer section of your refrigerator and see what happens to it. Be sure to check on it in about an hour or so, and you will see if it has changed. If you don't have an ice tray, that is okay. You can get a plastic cup and you can pour some water in your cup and sit the cup in the freezer. And then check on it in about an hour or so and tell me tomorrow, has the water changed? Is it still liquid or is it hard now after you've checked on it? Okay, boys and girls, we are going to end this video with a song. Goodbye.